Hello, my name is Jane Jackson and my current role in life is supporting superwomen on their road to emotional freedom. Now, one of the things that can trip us up on our road to emotional freedom is lack of energy. So what I want to do today is to show you a technique that can help to give you a boost of energy. Now, it's not something that I would recommend that you do on a daily basis, because if you are feeling that tired every single day, then there is usually another underlying cause that needs to be explored before you can tap on it. So this is just a quick tip for those times when you absolutely have to find that burst of energy because you've got a webinar booked in, or you've got a meeting, or you've got a presentation that you absolutely can't get out of. So this is only to use in those times. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to a technique that I use called tapping, or emotional freedom technique. Now, EFT or tapping is one of those energy psychologies, or it's also called an energy healing technique. And it basically does what it says on the tin. It releases some of the energy blocks within our bodies to help us heal from whatever it is. So whether it's lack of energy, or there's a whole range of things it can help with. I don't want to get into too much detail about it at the moment. If you want to find more information, you can have a look at my website, which is www.jane-jackson.co.uk. So if you're open to learning a new technique to help you give a boost of energy, let's just get on with it. Let's get started. So I'm going to show you the points that we have to tap on. So we always start with this point here, which is called the karate chop point, and we just tap several times there whilst we're repeating a setup statement. Don't worry about not knowing what to say. I will tell you what to say. All you need to do is repeat the statements whilst tapping on the point simultaneously. So then we move around to the eyebrow point, which is so where the bridge of the nose is, and you just follow the point around to where the eye socket starts. So that point is called the eyebrow. And then round to the side of the eye, also called side of the eye point. I just love how there's ingenious names for these points. It keeps it simple, doesn't it? So the next point is under the eye, so it's also on the bony part of the eye socket. And then we go to under the nose, and then the chin. But the chin point's not actually on the chin, it's in the dip in between the chin and the bottom lip. And then the collarbone point, if you feel where the knobbly bit of your collarbone is, where the collarbone ends, and then just drop down a centimetre or so. So just before the rib cage starts, there's a little dip. So that's where we tap on the collarbone point. And then under the arm, we just get the palm of our hand and we just tap under the arm. And then the last point is there's several points around the top of our head, so we just tap in a circle on the top of our heads. Okay, so let's get started. Just to point out that we do tap on negative statements. Now, I know for some people this feels really uncomfortable. They don't like focusing on the negative. Why we do it in tapping is because we're trying to, well, first of all, it's important that we acknowledge some of the negative feelings and sensations that we have in our bodies. And secondly, is to try and locate where that energy blockage is coming from within our meridian system. Once we have tapped enough on negative statements, so we usually do 2 rounds of tapping on the negative, we can then move on to something more positive. if we just try to go straight in with the positive, it doesn't work. Sometimes it can do, but our brains are like, yeah, I don't really get that. I don't really understand that. We have to acknowledge the negative first before we move on into the positive. Okay, let's give it a go. Okay, so we start tapping on the side of our hand and then just repeat the words that I say. Even though I am feeling so tired and so exhausted, I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Even though I feel so goddamn tired and I don't know how I'm going to get on with all my work today, I deeply and completely accept myself and honour my feelings. Even though I feel so exhausted, so tired, and I don't know if I can pull it out of the bag to do what I need to do, I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Feeling so tired, side of the eye. Feeling so exhausted, under the eye. I feel tired upon tired upon tired, under the nose. I'm so tired, I just want to go back to bed. Chin, I am so exhausted. Collarbone, I'm so tired. How on earth am I going to get on with my day? I just want to curl up and go to sleep. So tired. So very, very tired. Eyebrow, I'm so tired. It's not fair. Side of the eye. Someone just give me some matchsticks to hold open my eyes. I'm tired and I'm grumpy because I'm so tired. It's not fair. Why do I have to be so tired when I've got so much to do? So exhausted. I'm so tired. Really, so very tired. Tired upon tired upon tired. Side, eyebrow point. I'm so tired. Side of the eye. What if I could let go of some of this tiredness? Under the eye. If it was that easy, surely it would just happen. I don't know how I'm going to get through the day. I want to be able to let go of some of this tiredness. Collarbone, but I don't know how. If only it was that easy just to say, I let go of tiredness. Like that's really going to help. Like that's really going to make a difference. Just been feeling so tired. Side of the eyebrow point. All I want is to find a little burst of energy. Side of the eye. Just enough to get me through. Just enough energy to help me get on my day. I'm feeling so tired. I wonder where I'm going to find this energy from. I'd really like to believe that just tapping is going to help. Is it that simple? I just want to find that burst of energy to get me through. Maybe I can. Because I know that there are times in the past when I've been tired or in pain, and when I get focused on something that I do that I love, well, I know that the tiredness goes, and then the energy starts flowing. That's interesting. Maybe I just need to focus on something that I love doing. And then maybe I can forget about being so tired. I'm starting to feel a little bit better already. Wonder how that's happening. I know I'm still tired. My eyes are still hurting with tiredness. I'm starting to believe that maybe I could find that little burst of energy side of the eye that I need to get me through the day. I know that I've found it in the past, which makes me believe I can find it now. Breathing in energy, breathing in that burst of energy, just to get me through, and then I can go back to resting after. Feeling good, feeling that burst of energy coming along. Okay, so how are you feeling now? Sometimes when we do this tapping, and I know for myself, when I've been in that really exhausted state and I've got to find myself, that last bit of energy to go out and meet with friends or go and do a presentation. Sometimes when I do the tapping, afterwards, I don't feel that much different. But I just get on and do what I need to do, and then I find during the course of what I'm doing, I'm not tired. It's like it just lifts something. So you might not find that there's an immediate sudden boost of energy, but you might find that it's a very slow progression coming in. So you may have also noticed that whilst you were tapping, you were yawning quite a bit. That's very common. That would indicate that there is a release of energy going on. Sometimes as well, people find their stomachs gurgle a lot. That's my problem. But what that is doing is again, it's releasing the energy and it's shifting the blocks and getting your chi moving around your body. Okay, so if you found that useful, I would like to offer you a free energy boosting session. And the point of this session would be well, first of all, I've got so many more tips that quick fix tips that I can share with you. It's not all about tapping, but also you might like to start identifying what some of the root causes of your lack of energy is. And we can do that during this 30-minute Skype call or FaceTime call. And then by the end of it, we'll come up with a plan of action that's going to help you to increase your energy. So if you'd like to take me up on this free offer, then email me at info@jane-jackson.co.uk, and I'll write that down in the blurb that's attached to this video. So I hope you're feeling a little bit more energized now. I know I am. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and take care for now. Bye bye.